Tun, I know you're the man in the moment. Come looking like money. I see the coat, man hid the coat, you know, from the camera, but you come looking like money today, sauntering in a little bit late, blaming the Jubilee line and all that. Good to see you, my brother, always good to catch up. And we're here for another one. Talk to me, assess this fight for me.
As far as I'm concerned, you're going to be here for a very long time, because we ain't going nowhere. Dream it, believe it, become it. I said it from the start. And the journey is proceeding.
Talk to me about the opponent. He said he's been ready since September.
Yes.
He's put a fight aside to come and take on Anthony Yarde. Obviously, the money must have been better. But the challenge is better as well, because if he takes the scalp, then he's the man that did that. Talk to me about what challenge he presents.
As Mr. T said, in Rocky 3, there is no challenge. There is no challenge. He's a professional fighter. And in that respect, he's supposed to be ready, whether he's got a fight or not. Because I know that myself and Anthony Yarde, we've adopted that mindset from the very beginning. The objective is to stay ready, so that when the opportunity arises, turn up sharp, blow up, lions in the camp.
Let me talk some serious questions, which my
It's
people.
always serious.
Well, my people are always asking me, like, how long is Tunde going to bang on about this amateur career, and how much does that affect a man once he's in the throes of a pro career? 16 fights deep. There's many a fighter out here who have done some amazing things after 16 fights.
Yes.
Good to hear that Frank said next year's world title fights and all the rest of it. But for you, is that all going according to plan, or talk to me? What are your thoughts?
Well, first of all, I think if you go back and watch the tape, Frank didn't say world title fights next year. He said maybe some British fights next year.
Forgive me.
You know you can't trick me. We're from the ends. And yeah, I mean, I expect the people to be impatient. You're always going to have a set of people who are impatient because they don't see the bigger picture. You know, I'm blessed to be Anthony's manager, and the word management is also, apart from the obvious, it's the development of people. And you know, I've been entrusted with that job to develop Anthony, not only in the ring, but in terms of his whole persona. Not that I can really add to it, because to me, every box is ticked, but it's a case of development. And that's what a manager does. So yes, 16 fights as a professional, 12 fights as an amateur, it is a point. I don't feel, if it wasn't a point, then why isn't other managers and other trainers taking that step? Why is there such a rush? And I can ask questions, but I leave everybody to use their imagination. But Anthony Yarde will never be rushed as long as I'm the manager.
I like the way he saw his plan, his vision. You know, he outlined it quite succinctly here today. If he was to take a world title shot now and win, he'd be defending for the next 7 years and could probably end his career quicker than prolong it. Is that what you're talking about in terms of management away from the boxing side of things, helping him to really look at the bigger picture, zoom out, so to speak? Yeah,
well, I think what Anthony said, it does echo everything I say daily. But Anthony, I didn't tell Anthony to say that. Anthony is a student of the game, and he has a goal, a massive goal. He set himself some big targets in the sport of boxing, and everyone knows that you can't just rush things. It just, whatever line of business you're in, when you rush, you make mistakes, and nobody can blame me for keep bringing up the fact that he has 12 amateur fights, because when you're going up to contest people like Baterviev, Bivol, Jack, these guys have had 300 fights. So I'm not a gambling man. But if you look at the odds, 300 again versus 12. Now, still that doesn't mean that they can beat us. But
It's perspective.
it's perspective, and it buttresses what Anthony's saying. He's got a long-term vision, and I've got a long-term vision and a long-term goal for him. You see that we've created a bit of history, well, not a bit, a lot of history, in being the first boxer to sign a global deal with Adidas.
Love that. We'll talk about that in a second, but go for it.
And if we had rushed our career the way that some people want, who knows if that would have happened.
Do you think holding the famous legendary boot, I saw the videos on your Instagram, do you think that was a moment for him, just personally, just kind of beginning to quantify what he is actually doing?
It was a moment for me because I'm a giver. I always say it. Give but one thing for all those who don't know, givers gain. I'm a giver. It was a great moment for both of us. For Anthony, you know, a young man coming from the streets of London, and you know me, I'm always talking about London because we know the madness that's going on in the streets of London. And we're I don't want to use the word ghetto because there's many ghettos, but we're superstars to a lot of people from where we come from. And let me tell you something, we're going to stay superstars for a long time. This story ain't coming to an end. And when it does, is when we say it's coming to an end. It ain't going to be no man sitting behind a computer saying that, why don't you fight this, or who you're ducking this, or who you're ducking that. It's careful planning, intelligent planning.
I remember standing in the same spot a little while ago talking about Frank Buglioni, and he had a lot to say, and you were like, all right, let's do it. 120 bags, he didn't want it. Well, what's happened? What did I miss?
Well, you see, talk. Talking don't do nothing. What matters is results. And we are still undefeated, 16 contests, 15 by way of KO. And for those that don't know, the only reason why that one stood up is because Anthony dropped him in the second round with a lead left hook. Let me just give you some boxing education.
Well, I already saw it. I was there. I see it. Yeah.
A lead left hook, and he broke his hand. So again, that's development, because Anthony came back to the corner and he said to me, Unks, I broke my hand. I said, bro, we're from the roads. Use the other hand. But in terms of development, that was a great moment for me as a manager, because it quantified how strong Anthony is as an individual to continue to carry on and perform, finish the contest. But that wouldn't have happened. You know, supposing that happened in a world title fight. That's the questions that people are not asking. The same people that are saying that we should be taking this fight and that fight, they're not looking at it from that perspective. And I get it, because they haven't got my job.
I saw the gym the other day was quite lively. A lot of fans. The fan base is growing nicely.
Yes.
People know about him, and not just on a casual or even boxing purist level. Stars, celebrities, everybody's tuning into the brand right about now. That must have been a nice moment for you to kind of see the gym swell with fans for your fighter.
Dream it, believe it, become it. I've been saying, you see the Instagram, come on. I've been saying this from the very start, but you can't rush nothing. You can't, these things don't happen overnight.
What's he still got to work on?
He will always have something to work on, because we all know I created a system. And for those who don't know, download System 9 Boxing on Apple Store.
Plug.
So we're plugging. I will always have something to teach Anthony. And again, I'm very thankful that he's someone that's obsessed with progression. So the biggest room is a room for improvement. We will never stop growing, and we will never stop learning. And that's an individual thing for myself and Anthony, because no one can teach Anthony what I teach him. It's just a fact. And that's why maybe they want me to rush, because Anthony Yarde can only and will only get better.
I love the way that both him and Buatsi are carrying themselves with all of that hype. Now, I only call his name, I don't call his name. You go back and watch all the interviews, I don't call Joshua's name, because I don't like that. He's not even in double figures yet, and people are trying to put that on him. But I love the way he carries himself. I don't think he sees it as pressure. I think he's a consummate professional. And what I do like is that black man can't fall again. Yeah, so them two, future fight, it's going to be a great prospect, but we're going to talk about that one in the future, yes. All right?
Yes.
Congrats on everything you're doing.
Yes.
I reckon it's job done Saturday night. Yeah. I'll see you on the other side.
Thank you very much, and may I say, you guys continue to shine. You know I'm about shining. Positive. we don't focus on the negative. And I just feel that, you know, it's two sides of the same coin, and we choose to focus on the positive. And thank everyone for their support.
We're back soon.
You? Thank you very much.
Respect.